a lot of people. So first thing I'm going to do is bring up the call here. Let me bring up my slides. Hold on for 1 second here, get my slides, and we are ready to go. So guys, the first thing I want to say is, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of money to put together a program where it can actually pay people over and over and over again. And so I'm really want to really break this down for you. It's going to be a short presentation tonight, and I really want to focus in on why you personally want to be a part of the MLS Bitcoin Club. So with this being said, guys, I want you to think about something. Where can you go without getting a second job, without selling products, without doing a whole lot of extra, and still make repeated income to your household weekly, monthly, could be daily. It all depends on you. But where could you go do that, out there today? It's not too many places you can choose to actually create cash flow and have the education to learn how to build financial freedom within one system. One system, one time payment into a club, the membership fee into a club where you're going to get education to keep building on that education, and at the same time build on your wealth all the way through maybe to 6 figures, a high 6 figures, even 7 figures, guys. I want you to think about that right from the comfort of your home. This is what we're bringing to you today. So the biggest secret on the internet, guys, is how to live the Bitcoin lifestyle, or let's say the cryptocurrency lifestyle. We're going to introduce you tonight to the MLS Bitcoin Club. Who am I? My name is Derry Perkinson. I, founded this system, and hopefully you see the vision, what we gave to you. Okay, so here's the deal. With your home start, we're going to start with this, your home economy. I want you to think about your home economy. Forget about the government economy. For folks in America, we went through a country shutdown on the economy, right? It'll last for a couple of days. They pass the law. Now they're going to get the economy moving again, so-called moving again. And it's kind of funny because I read an article the other day. It says, how can a government that prints its own money run out of money? Think about what I just said. How can a government that prints its own money whenever it needs to, how can they ever run out of money? And I laughed at it because it's so true. It is so what we caught up into about the government's economy, about they can't even run their own budget, right? You got to worry about your home economy. No matter what the government is doing, we must build our own home economy. And with this system that you see in front of you today, it can literally pay your mortgage this week. That's a bold statement. New ideas can help you pay your mortgage this week. I want you to think about that. So let's talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about the education. We're going to talk about how our system can help you keep growing your cash flow. So if you heard about the conversation out there today, all over the media, I'm talking about Facebook, talking about Twitter, talking about the governments, talking about stock markets. You're talking about all over the world. Any kind of media, television, radio, newspaper, whatever the media is talking about Bitcoin. Talking about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is pretty much the number one topic on the ears and eyes of most of the world today. Cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is a leading factor within cryptocurrency. Even though there are over 1,800 cryptocurrencies, they all are climbing or falling based on Bitcoin. And here's the biggest secret about Bitcoin. You look at these shopping carts, and then you see that in 2012 it was a little bit of money that you can use. Bitcoin. People really didn't know that much about it. 13, they got a little bit more. 14, it really can feed a couple of families, a grocery shopping for a whole month. 2017, it went from $1,000 to almost $20,000 a coin. 2018, 2019, 2020, you're looking at Bitcoin pretty much going to be hitting somewhere close to $100,000 to $500,000 a coin. I want you to think about that. So is it something that I just want to give Bitcoin away? The answer is no. I want to build on Bitcoin, and Bitcoin literally can change your system forever. I want you to think about your home economy. I want you to focus on throughout this whole talk. I want you to think about your home economy. Think about the cash flow that you have in your bank account right now. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's mediocre. Could it use some improvement? Most likely it can. Most people in America are living from check to check. It's honest truth. It's not me saying it. It's out there in the world, newspapers, any kind of statistics you look at. Most people are living check to check. They don't even have $1,000 emergency fund. We got to start somewhere, and we got to start with that emergency fund. Most people are, they trying to figure out another way to make cash flow. Well, we're going to show you that way within this system. This system is completely automated. Okay, that means it's going from member to member. Here's our program. We have basically 10 levels within this system. Easy to get started. You're going to need about 0.0165 to get started, the bottom number. And it's going to give you 0.48. It's going to put in your account, your own Bitcoin wallet. That would be enough, minus the fees, to get into the next level, which is 0.455 to go up to 0.12. That's going to give you enough to go there to get to the next level. So really, you're coming in with one payment out of pocket, one way to get started out of pocket, and you can climb this entire ladder to financial freedom. And the more you get to each level, the more you're going to learn that's going to prepare you for the next level. Everything, see, it's not just about the money. It's about the education. You're going from here to here, from here to here. It's going to be more education. You might say to yourself, well, I don't care about education. I just need the money. Well, you're making the biggest mistake of your life. Most people that had thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, lost it because they never received the education. You need to make the education the number one priority in your life. I read a book many years ago. You probably heard this book before, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, by Robert Kiyosaki. And inside that book, he stated that, if you had $10,000 today, what should you do with it? He said you should invest it in education. Invest it in the right education called financial education, financial literacy, to teach yourself about fiscal responsibility. What you're doing right now, you manage a budget. Everybody manages a budget. Everybody manages a budget. Based on what you're managing, you're either failing or you're winning. This is a truth. This is up to you to take this belief. You're either failing or you are making it through. And the way you know you're failing or not, it all boils down to by the end of the month in your 30-day period. Or are you looking to find extra cash flow in that 30-day period because you don't have enough coming in? Are you able to maintain your lifestyle in the first 2 weeks? Are you maintaining that lifestyle in your last 2 weeks? You see, this one, I'm bringing it home to you because you really got to take this seriously, because the reason most people are failing is because they have the wrong philosophy. They don't have the right education. They're not building on these principles. It's not just cash flow that we're building up these ladders, but it's also building a strong foundation to wealth up these ladders. And you got to incorporate that into your psyche, into your new philosophy that you're going to get. Now, we're going to teach you how to get started within our program. And we're going to teach you a fast start way to get going. All right. Slow start is good, but we're going to teach you the fast start. And the cool thing about this is the first thing we're going to teach you to do is get a Bitcoin wallet. Now, people think about a Bitcoin wallet as, it's like I'm going to give you a straight answer. your Bitcoin wallet is like a Swiss bank account, not just a regular bank account, not the one that that's minus, a couple $100 or only has a couple $100 in it. This bank account that we're talking about right now is going to be filled with thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So you're going to treat this like a Swiss bank account. Okay. I got a little bit of background noise. Let me go ahead and make sure everybody's muted. I'm doing that now. All right. So once you think about this Bitcoin wallet as a Swiss bank account, you're thinking about it a little bit different now. And we teach you how to get that going when you first get started. The next thing we're going to teach you to do is how to get a Bitcoin wallet. I'm sorry, how to purchase Bitcoin. Now, the reason why we take you to the Bitcoin wallet first and then purchase Bitcoin, because you got to have somewhere to send your Bitcoin when you get it. All right. So we're going to walk you through this process. We're going to show you this video. It's going to go in the back office, and we're going to take you step by step on following this process. All you have to do is follow what we're teaching you to do within the back office, right? That's all you got to do. Now, once you do that, you're going to join a level. Now, once you join a level, this is when you make a choice. This is when you literally make a choice. Am I going to build my future in cryptocurrency to build a Bitcoin lifestyle? Am I going to build it slow, or am I going to build it fast? Because we give you choices. Everybody can't afford to build it fast. Let me give you an example. To build it slow, you're going to need about $220 as of today. It changes all the time, though. It could be $250 tomorrow. It could be $300 tomorrow. Right now, you have an advantage to get going for about $220 today. Okay? Now, if you build it fast, you're going to need close to about $850 to get going fast. $850. You got it? $850 to build it fast. Now, I suggest, to make this a winner for yourself is to learn how to build it fast. Now, what do you need to do to get moving in the right direction? That's a great, so we're going to take you through the process. So on every level you're going to enter, you're going to gain some education. When you first get started, we're going to give you a free access for about 7 days. I suggest don't waste your 7 days. I suggest you get in here, learn a little bit, and get moving as fast as possible. Inside this 7 days, you're going to learn about, hot wallets, cold wallets. You're going to learn about cryptocurrency. You're going to learn a little bit about strategies, things that we offer within the system. You're going to learn that, in the next steps, you're going to be learning about starting your companies. You're going to learn about getting started in the trade, starting trading in the stock market. You're going to learn all these different things, but we got to start you somewhere with cryptocurrency. We got to teach you about crypto, and we teach you literally with Bitcoin is your first lesson. Crypto 101. Now, your choice is to invite people. How many people we talking about? At least 2. But the more, the merrier. People says, well, I'm in the NFL club. I got no friends left. NFL, right? No friends left. Well, it all depends on where you're reaching for those same friends. What I tell you to do is to just get online and start establishing some friends based on a YouTube video, based on sharing a Facebook posts, based on sharing some information that you've seen recently about Bitcoin. Because remember, Bitcoin is the topic of the world today. Most people are looking for a way to enter Bitcoin, and they just trying to find the right program to get in with. That's it. Okay, so as I continue to go on with this presentation, you can understand why they want to join this program. So you invite a couple of people. The very first person that you bring that enjoys the information, that signs up with you, that person will be with you throughout the next 5, 10, 15 years. That same person. Okay. Now that person invites one person. So you invited one person who invited one person, which landed on your beeline. You literally get back whatever you started to, whatever you came in with. If you took $200 to get started, you might make 200 here, 250, depending on what the price of Bitcoin is, but you got back 0.16. You got it back, see? The next person that hits your beeline, whether it came from A, this person right here that came in and brought a second person in, right? Then you got another Bitcoin that went to you, 0.16 went right to you. Now, your second person that comes in that you personally signed up will land on your right hand side. That person invites somebody, will hit your beeline, and that payment of Bitcoin went directly to you. Boom. You receive 3 of these immediately to your Bitcoin wallet. This is so powerful. You did not wait to complete this community, this cycle, this matrix. You did not wait to complete this before Bitcoin hit your account directly. And it went directly to your account, right? Bitcoin to Bitcoin, right to your account. Member to member, peer to peer, any kind of way you want to say it, it went directly to your account. Guess what that did? That took all the risk out of the program. All the risk is gone. Nobody's going to walk away with your money. Nobody is going to walk away with your money. It's designed that way, right? So many programs out there today, people are losing Bitcoin. That's why I said when you invite somebody to this program, they looking for the right one, and this is the right one. Now, are you making 1% a day? Is this only 1%, or is this 5%? Are you making that, or are you making 100% off this Bitcoin that went directly to your account? 100%. It's not shared with this person. It's not shared with your upline. It went 100% of this Bitcoin went directly to your Bitcoin wallet. I want you to think about what I just said. 100% of it. This one was a 100% that went to your Bitcoin wallet. This one was 100% that went to your Bitcoin wallet, minus the fees. Okay, straight to your wallet. Now think about that. That's $300. You came in with $200, and you just got back $600. That is powerful. Now, what happens to this last person? You see what it says? Use to re-enter. What that did, instead of sending the Bitcoin directly to you, it sent the Bitcoin on your behalf to re-enter a brand new community just like this that's going to follow your leader, right? To follow the person that invited you. Is going to follow that person so you can get another 3 payments that goes directly back to your Bitcoin wallet. And then it does that over and over and over again. This is the key to our program. Now you understand why people want to be in part of this program. Now, some people says, well, Wall Street, I really don't want to tell anybody about this program. Do I have to invite anybody to this program? If I'm gonna say it to you this way. If you want to start receiving tremendous amount of Bitcoin, the answer is absolutely you need to invite people to this program. If you just want to be here and learn about technology and learn about cryptocurrency and get a full education based on what we're talking about, then you can sit right here and start a level and learn. You can upgrade every level you want to and learn a little bit more, because you will get the education per level that you're going to climb up to. But what makes it so much sweeter, what makes it sweet, is because those people that are following you are helping put Bitcoin in your bank account over and over and over again. So you got cash flow, buying power to live for the last 2 weeks of the month, even beyond that, right? So 1 Bitcoin in our program is about $11,000 right now. Think about that. Now, what I'm going to show you right here is a cool thing, is that within this starter package in the fast track strategy, we teach you to join both levels at the same time, starter level and level 1 at the same time. It's about $1,000, $800 to $1,000. We're gonna say 800. Right now it's about $800. The first one that hit that beeline, if they follow the same example you did, they just sent you back $800. So wait a minute, I took 800, I got started with something. The first person hit my beeline, I got 800 right back. So wait a minute, you saying that I'm in this program for, really for nothing, and I'm learning all this information and gaining Bitcoin multiple times over and over and over and over again? The answer is yes. No monthly fees, no monthly fees whatsoever. Once you join a level, you are in that level forever. Forever. forever, 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 as long as the program is around. And we're going to be around for the next 10, 15, 20 years. It is totally up to you to make this program work for you. It's working for so many others in this community. And the game is, the higher you go, the bigger the Bitcoin value gets. There are people here that's making, 1 Bitcoin in the first week, right? Some folks made, 1.85 Bitcoins in their first week. Some people made 2, 3 Bitcoins in their first month. Some people made over 12 Bitcoins in their first 30 days. Think about what I just said. So if Bitcoin is $11,000 and somebody made 12 Bitcoins in 30 days, they made over $100,000 in 30 days. This is the key to the program. You got people that are receiving Bitcoin. Here is an example of Bitcoin coming in on, here's level 1, here's level 2, level 3, level 1 again. They did this right here in one day. The next day, they did the same thing again. Then they got another payment came in. Then they got another point, level 2 came in. Then another level 1 came in. Guys, this is crazy what we do within this program. So in this program, you can cycle as many times. That means you're closing out your community as many times you want to in a month, as many times you want to in a day, in a week. And, if you concentrate on what we're teaching you to do, you can turn around that financial dream that you always had. We can change it around. I know so many people made these different things about, what I'm going to do in 2018, what I'm going to accomplish in 2018. And you still trying to live the same lifestyle you did in 2017. Some of you trying to improve your lifestyle from 2017 to 2018. Well, we've given you a footprint on how to make this a reality for you and your family. Let me give you an example. So this right here says 15,000. It's about $11,000 today. Well, just say between 11 and 15,000. So right now, this might be 8,000, 3,000, $1,000 right here. It could turn to be about $11,000. Okay. Here's the beautiful thing about it. The cool thing is you only got started here and came in on level 1 right here, and that's your fast track, and that's going to put in your first month that can give you 1 Bitcoin. Just getting your people to follow you. Examples from step 1 to step 2, step 3, step 4. Boom, you in it, right? You made 11,000. You teach your team to do that and follow you in the next 30 to 60 days, and you made between $30,000 to $60,000 based on what Bitcoin is. I'm saying 30 to 60,000, right? Could be 33,000, could be 60,000, because if Bitcoin goes above 15,000, that's going to be higher than this. But think about it. This just the first 4 levels. You could get to the first 2 levels on day 1. You could be over here in the first 7 days, and you could be over here in the next 7 days. So basically, you could be here in the first 2 to 3 weeks. All 4 levels in 2 to 3 weeks. Based on your cash flow, you could probably be here on the same day, based on where you are. Now, as you start to get your team to follow you, they see the vision, they get to this call, they see what's going on, they're going to improve their life, they're going to get the education, they're going to keep grinding, they're going to keep learning, and guess what's happening? Cash flow is creating for them as well. Same thing, right? See, the cool thing about this program, you can run with your leaders. You can run with your leaders. You can even outpace the person that invited you. You can outpace that person. So here's the beautiful thing about this program. It's not based on the person that first got you in. It's based on how you see your life and where your life want to go. Okay. Here's an example. When it was about $300 to get started, now it's less than $200 to get started. That's $100 difference. So it's a benefit to get started now. That was December the 18th. We are now like the 25th, right? So here we are, we rolling, and then all of a sudden, the same day, the person cycled out, the same day, $884. 303 to 884. Upgrading to next level. Boom, you got enough to upgrade to the next level, and you making it happen, right? Now, what could Bitcoin do for you? You're gonna be able to go to the ATM machine with this Bitcoin wallet, Shift card. You can get a BitPay card, a Zappo card, depending on where you live in the world. You can get all these different these cryptocurrency cards, and you can go to the ATM especially with this BitPay card, and pull out $3,000 a day. You can purchase physical gold with Bitcoin without using your Visa card. That's talking about gold bars, coins, bullion, anything else that's out there. You can make it happen, make it a reality for you. We're going to teach you on different levels when to purchase Bitcoin, right? Purchase stocks. We're going to teach you as part of our training. This was a picture of money when I saw this, and I said, hey guys, it may be time to get a little bit. Just get a little bit. Stick your toe in. Add yourself $50 to what's going on right here, right? Don't stress yourself out. But guess what happened? It went from 11,000 to well over $18,000 when this thing kept going up. Okay, here's an example: 1.855 bitcoins in July. It was only $4,800. By November, that same 1.85 bitcoin was over 14,000. Today, as of yesterday, it was over $21,000. That's another 7,000. You didn't do anything different. All you did was just own it, and you got now $21,000 in your account. That's something that's very powerful, guys, that you got to think about. Okay, here's what we've been doing so far in our Bitcoin community. I want you to think about this. We've been around since June, July time frame, getting folks out there, seeing the information. 145 Bitcoins went out as of December, right? 145. Today, it's over 210 Bitcoins that went out. We well over, $3 million at the price point that it was, but prices went down a little bit. So let me ask you a question. I want you to seriously think about your home economy. The plan that I just showed you, you're not selling any products. You're not selling you're not selling teas, coffees, lotions, and potions. You're not selling travel. You're not selling any kind of auto service. You're not selling, anything that's out there to do anything. Those programs are good, right? This is not competing with that. You are using cash flow to get into the cryptocurrency space, but you're using leverage to do it. It does not interfere with any other business that you may be doing. Think about what I just said. This is not a company for you. This is only a club. You're joining the MLS Bitcoin Club, okay? So there's no 1099s going out. There's none of that going through the system. This is all about education, about you learning, about you growing, and using leverage to get into the crypto space, period. So if you can make 1.855 Bitcoins in the next couple of days, couple of weeks, could that pay your mortgage? It's about $21,000 right now. Could that pay your mortgage? Your mortgage is more than $21,000. You got to do a little bit more work. If it's less than $21,000 and you start helping a few people see the vision of this program, I'm pretty sure your number of paying your mortgage could be there sometime this week. You got it? That's the power of our program, guys. That's what we do. So guess what? It's time for your critical walk. You didn't see any information. You on YouTube, you say, what? I've been hearing about this MLS Bitcoin thing. I really don't understand it. I really don't get what's really going on. But I know that I need to get myself in position to make a difference. You got to get yourself in position. And here's one thing about what I call procrastination. I've been saying this for well over 20 years. Procrastination is the key to losing wealth. It kills your wealth. Procrastination kills your wealth. Now, what are you going to do to stop procrastinating about a program that has no risk in it? No risk. You said, well, Wall Street does have some risk. When I first get into the club, that's true. You do have a little bit of risk when you first get into the club. However, as soon as the first person hits your beeline, you have your risk back in your pocket. You are no longer out of control. And from that standpoint onward, everything is a winner. Everything is a winner. So guys, here's the deal. You either can procrastinate or you can get started. Now, I know there's a couple of people out there that got different ideas about what's going on. No matter what you say, it says, well, this sounds like a Ponzi scheme. The first thing you're going to say to yourself is, well, who's getting all the money? You are. The money doesn't go to the back office. That's the first thing. Number two, what do I get for my money? I'm getting education for your money, right? You're getting education for your money. Number three, the Bitcoin has an extrinsic value. It's value there, right? Even though you can't touch it, well, you can pay a house off with it, okay? So we're going to just beat the elephant in the room. You know, Ponzi scheme, it doesn't exist here. What exists here is your ability to see through the smoke and mirrors, what you've been taught your entire life. And that is to continue to keep working for everybody else besides yourself. That's the reality of the program. So the other person that sees this program says, you know what? I've been looking and trying to find a program to get into the Bitcoin space. And I see one now that can literally take me to where I need to be. If I could just concentrate 30, 60, 90 days within this system, I can change my life pretty much for the rest of my life, let alone the education that you're going to get from this. Some of the education you're going to talk about is solo 401k plan, how to start your own companies, LLCs, what to do with those companies, how to set up an offshore account, how to start trading in the stock market, how to get to different stocks. We're talking about stocks and options. Then learn about the Forex market. Then learn about how to trade in the cryptocurrency space. All this stuff is what you're going to be learning. And then when you start getting to the upper levels, how to really start using teammates, people that's in your communities, that's in these certain levels, and start putting on real projects, what you want to do. For example, I want to own this shopping center, or I want to get into, this other project that's going to probably make, venture capitalists. You probably want to get into venture capitalists, right? You have enough cash flow to jump into something where you are the person that's going to be helping put the IPO together. I tell you, it's a whole lot of stuff money can do for you. But if you are this last person, you already in. You already looking for the link right now to get started. You ready to go right now and not waste another minute. Wall Street, you can shut up. I'm ready to go. Give me my link so I can get going. All you got to do is get back with the person that gave you the link, get you going, get started right now, get your Bitcoin, follow the example of what we're teaching you to do, because this could be the beginning of the rest of your life. Guys, Saturday, we have an event going on Saturday in Atlanta. It is highly recommended to get yourself to this event. Why? Because it is life-changing that you're going to be seeing. We're going to be giving away some prizes. We're going to be sharing some things with people. We can't tell you everything what's going to happen. But guys, this event, we already probably got about 220, 250 people as RSVP ready to be there. It's up to you. Nobody can drag you to becoming financially free. What are you doing on Saturday that deserves your time to make a fortune in cryptocurrency? I don't know. TV show may not do it for you. Cutting the grass may not be doing it for you. Going shopping may not be doing it for you. You might want to invest a little bit of time to get here to this event so they can change your life. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a moment because I want to get a couple of people do a testimony. I've been talking to a few folks out here, been making some things happen. I want to bring up Bitmo Coin. Bitmo Coin, are you there? Because I see you on the line. I see Josephine. I see Brian Barber. Brian Barber been knocking this out the box. Bitmo, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Or do you want to share your screen so people can see your face, or what you want to do? It's up to you, brother. You don't have to share if you want to share.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm gonna share my screen with you.
You have to. It says you can't start your video because the host has stopped it.
Ask to start video. Okay. All right, just gave it to you. That's start video. There you go.
All right. There you go.
Cool. There you go. There go Bitmo. Bitmo.
I need a Bitmo coin in my pocket.
I love it, brother. Listen, give him a little bit of information why you got started, who introduced you to the program, and how this program been treating you right now today.
I got started in December. The gentleman that introduced me to this program is an industry icon. His name is Mr. Flynn. He's introduced a number of people that are on this call tonight or on this webinar. I got started because I actually blew some Bitcoin. I had Bitcoin in 2016. I didn't know what it was worth. I wanted playing poker online. And to me, it was just tokens. And I won some Bitcoin. I started trading Forex with it. You know, they allow you to fund an account. I funded an account, traded, made a little bit of money on it, took it out, cashed out or whatever, blew it. And then in 2017, all of a sudden, Bitcoin went to $19,000 and I started feeling like an idiot. So I was looking for a way to earn or get back into the cryptocurrency space. Gene sent me an email. Gene sent me an email about what was going on in his organization. I've known Gene for a long time, and I decided to get started. I got started in December. The first week, I did really well. You know, I made, I don't know, maybe a quarter of a Bitcoin or something like that, or a third of a Bitcoin. At the time, a Bitcoin was at like 18,000. And I made a quarter or a third or something of a Bitcoin. It was just before Christmas, so we were able to go Christmas shopping and do some things that I probably should not have done. Gene has subsequently coached me on exactly what we should do. I say all that to say this. The program is life-changing. The education is the ultimate key. I always talk about the value of the education, because the education is the key, plain and simple. I mean, the stuff that you're teaching, whether it's about LLCs, whether it's about trading, no matter what it's about, the education is the key. The Bitcoin that we have to earn is the gravy. It's a great gravy, but it's the gravy. So, yeah, I think I've never seen a program where someone can get in and in their first week earn a solid 4 figures and potentially 5 figures. And that's realistic. And your thing says, you know, you can earn your mortgage in a week. You can earn your mortgage in a day. That's the truth. You know, so that's life-changing for a lot of people.
Yes, sir. Brother, listen, I appreciate you, man, for sharing. I've been watching Bitmo Coin. I've been looking at the payments going through. I can see it going through the system. I said, man, this brother is on fire right now. So I just had to put you on the call, man. I appreciate you doing the calls on a Sunday night that we did. So it was awesome, brother. And I just know you're one of the top leaders out there that's making it happen. And I know you're going to be successful within this program. So, you know, it's here, guys. I appreciate you, Bitmo. You want to say anything before we go?
Listen, no matter what you do on Saturday, be at this event. I was in another business years ago, and we had a mentor, and our mentor used to always say that events create momentum. Events can change your life. Events will create momentum and advance momentum for your team. It is where everyone gets the energy in the field. Once you attend an event and you see what's going on, your mind is stretched and it cannot go back to its original condition. Your life will be changed simply by being in the arena with individuals like Mr. Wall Street, Mr. Seigler, Mr. Barbie, Mr. Flynn, Cheryl Cummings, all the individuals that will be there. You can't be around these individuals and not grow from it. So attend the events, attend this event in particular, because this event is so early on. You know, this event will be the one that people talk about 5 years from now. Man, I went to that event early on in Atlanta. You know, there were only 400 people there, 500 people there. And, you know, all of a sudden we're 80,000 strong. You can't, there is no replacing that. There's no experience like that.
Yes, sir. Yes. See, that's wisdom. I appreciate you, Bitmo. Thank you, brother, for sharing, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, guys. Listen, we're gonna go to the next one. I'm gonna bring Cheryl on the line because Cheryl's been in the round for a long time. She's been seeing a lot of things. Cheryl, you out there? Cheryl, talk to me. Cheryl Cummings.
Hey, Wall Street, Derry Perkinson. How you doing?
How you doing, Cheryl?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Hey,
You
you
know,
know what? Go
yes.
ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, you know what I've seen going on today, the last couple of days? I've seen a lot of activity up on level two. So I was like, oh my goodness, we got Bryant Barbie. We need to bring him out. But, Nikki and Martin and Marlene. Oh my goodness, Wall Street today.
Yes.
Two
Yes.
So a lot of good stuff happening, and but you know what? It's always exciting when we earn, and we're having success. But I really get so much joy out of seeing these other people, that are just getting started with us, and they're some of these people are just flying through these levels. I mean, starter, level one, level two, leveraging. Leveraging is the key. So just always teach your teams to leverage up to these other levels. But so these people are, hey, they are doing well on two, and guess what? They're hitting three, and then they're moving on to four. So a lot of good stuff going on. I'm excited.
When I appreciate you, Cheryl, for sharing. I just want everybody to understand. I was listening to Mr. Gene Flynn earlier today, and on one of the calls, and he was just breaking it down. And one thing he said that really hit home, I think for a lot of people, they finally get it, is that you think about it when you hit a level. Let's say you just hit starter level. You got started on starter level. And you're making, it costs $200 and you make $200 per person that comes in and hit that B line. So you made about $600 as of right now, 600. And then it comes back, you made another 600. Then it comes back and he made another 600. He said, oh my God, that's just gravy money. Then you go to the next level, level one, you upgrade to level one, and it's about, 600, making about 1,800 now. Now you're making about $1,800 over and over and over again. Then when you upgrade again to the next level, you're now about, almost $3,500 coming in over and over and over again. And it's such a beautiful feeling to just be there and see these payments that's just constantly coming to your Bitcoin wallet. It is unlike anything else that most people really get, is to see, well, I don't know how this Bitcoin came to me, but it's in my wallet again. And then here's another one. I did my part. What's my part to do? My part was to invite a couple of people, right? And the more people I invite, the more folks that come see what we do, it helps produce more cash flow for me and my team and my families and their family. And it's everybody's making it at the same time. It's the ones who really, really get it. So Brian Barbie, I want to bring you on, brother. If you're available, can you please unmute yourself and get on the line for us?
Mr. Wall Street, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We got you.
Great.
Hey, listen, brother. I just want to introduce people to you. Now, I just met you a little while ago.
Yes, sir.
And I'm seeing what you're doing in this program, and it's blowing me away. Can you tell them, a little bit about what you do, who got you started in this program, and why you locked arms with the MLS system?
Okay, no problem. Actually, I had saw MLS about a week and a half ago. I just saw it on YouTube. I didn't really pay that much attention to it. Then I saw it, a guy who had posted, Kedrick Jones, he's my sponsor, and he had posted that the quickest way for you to be able to retain your BTC is through a program called MLS. And I said, that's sign number 2. Let me look at this right now. Reason this had happened because we had just been through a company that had shut down here in the USA and in Canada. And my whole thing is all about diversification. So I said, here we go again. I'm not about to get ready to be, trapped into this little circle again with all my Bitcoin totally over there, and that's it. I've been in this space since 2013, actually. I used to mine Bitcoin. I'm actually trading Bitcoin. I also trade commodity stocks, Forex, just like you, Wall Street. So when I saw your videos, it resonated with me immediately. I have a large team in other places and stuff, and I teach the same thing to my people, that this is about education. And that's the main thing that really attracted me to here. And then I went through, the sign up process. You said we had a week. So I said, let me try it out. So it didn't even take me 10 minutes. And I just said, oh, that's it. I'm going to start level one. And I said I was it. Then Gene's Flynn had hit me up and he said, you're starting wrong. He said, you need to start a level one and you possibly could do level two. So I said, okay, let's do it. So from there, I just start sharing with my people, the benefits of what the program had. Everybody who sees this likes this, everyone. So, man, I just love it. I just love the whole concept. I like how it's put together. Now, I had some questions, I didn't understand. When I'm like, is this legal? Is this a Ponzi? And I said, no, this isn't a Ponzi because how the hell is this a Ponzi? All the money going to us. How is this illegal when the product is education? So this is what got me, and I'm in this. I just love it. I love it. Matter of fact, I got to get back to work because I got 4 more people I got to sign up. So.
Well, listen, Brian, brother, it was a pleasure, man. My first time meeting you, hearing your voice, and I'm just excited, man, that you locked arms with us, making things happen.
Yes,
and
sir.
I just want to say this to everybody out there. It's typical for most people to win. Now, who's not winning the program? People that just want to be here and think they're going to get rich without doing nothing. That's not what this program is all about. This is not a passive program. This program is for you to invite people to really make a significant change by you helping others is the key. He's helping other people to see the vision of what we got going on. And the reason for that is because those people that are coming in are getting the benefit of what they see, as well as the education and the compensation. The education outbeats the compensation. You may not think so, but I promise you, when you start getting to the level 7, 8, 9, and you start turning 100,000 into $1 million, you will understand that the education outweighs the compensation. You get there, but it starts with what? Getting started. Start a level 1. Listen, everybody. Listen, I appreciate Brian Barbie, Cheryl, Bitmo Coin, and my host, Kimmy, all the folks out there today. We're taking the time out to get to this call. I appreciate you for getting on this call, and we're looking for you to hit this event in full force on Saturday. You got to be there, guys. Let me share my screen one last time so you can see what we got going on. I'm going to make sure we bring this up so you guys can see it, okay? We want to get everybody to this event. Everybody. And how are we going to get them to the event? We're going to get them to the event based on them going to, let me get there real quick here. We're going to get them to, let me see, where can I get them at? Hold on. I'm trying to get them out here real quick. All right. We're going to go to this event right here. Hold on. This is the event we're going to. So I'm going to bring it up on the screen. You should see it on your screen right now. This should be on your screen. All right. And this is what we're looking for right there. We want to see everybody get to this event, right? We're talking about January 27th. It's going to start at 1 o'clock. Guys, listen, you got to be there before 1:05. 1:05 p.m. Eastern time. The doors is going to lock, and they're not going to open up until we break. Guys, you want to be there before it opens. You get there by 11:30, meet and greet a few people, right? Enjoy the festivities going on, shake hands, meet new people. It's going to be a meet and greet, and then we're going to get into this awesome system about what we're going to be doing. Guys, I promise you, your time will not be wasted. I promise you that. Your time would not be wasted. So we look forward to seeing you at the Holiday Inn and Suites at the airport, 1380 Virginia Avenue, Atlanta, Georgia, 30344. It's right by the airport in Atlanta. The Holiday Inn and Suites, not the Holiday Inn Express. The Holiday Inn and Suites at the airport, 1380 Virginia Avenue, Atlanta, Georgia, 30344. With that being said, you're going to become Bitcoin rich and Wall Street Wealthy. Don't miss this life-changing event. Guys, you guys take care. God bless. I appreciate all of you that was on the call tonight. Write down this information. With that being said, you guys take care. God bless. And we see you on Saturday at the event. All right. You guys take care. God bless. Bye-bye, everybody. Talk to you then.